Hi, this is Steve with another quick cigar review. Today I'm smoking the Emilio AF2 in Toro. I'm taking a look at the cigar. It's a very shiny milk chocolate wrapper. One noticeable vein. There's an oily feel to it, but it's a little rough to the touch as well. Also a very, very solid pack. I'm going to go ahead and get this stick lit and sit back and start smoking through it and check back in. So right off the initial draw, great smoke output. The draw was very nice. Picking up like a cedar and a sweet wood, and a lot of pepper right up front. Maybe some dark chocolate in there, but it's just all pepper off that first draw. So I'm gonna head back, enjoy this, see what I find. Getting through the first third, just checking in. Great smoke output, fantastic smoke output. The burn is not great. It's unfortunately trailing along the one big vein we had. Been a number of changes on the flavors. Primarily nice cedar wood throughout. There was a bit of creamy coffee that came in. Definitely some roasted nut in there. At one point I just got this real strong nut blast, but then it was gone. A little bit of sweetness, not a lot. Pepper was very strong up front. Just in the last few draws, it's faded back a little bit. It's still there. It's not as crisp and sharp as it was. It's still fairly early on the flavor profile, but it's not as overwhelming as it was in the early portions of the stick. That said, I'm going to continue on through and check back in. So checking back in as I'm getting past the halfway point now. The burn has really worked itself out nice. It's bordering on razor sharp at this point. Smoke output, fantastic. The flavors haven't changed a lot. The cedar wood flavor is still way up front. Last on through, there's still that nice, creamy, rich coffee flavor that's there. A little bit of sweetness, and just a great pepper. Nice black pepper spice. And this isn't a black pepper you normally get towards the end of a profile. This is up front. It just lasts for the entire flavor profile and stays for quite a while. There's a good amount of sustain to all the flavors, and the spice becomes a little sharper towards the end. I'm going to go ahead and continue on through, enjoying the cigar, and check back in. Getting down towards the end now. Starting to heat up a bit, so I'm going to finish up soon. The burn, razor sharp after it corrected itself. Smoke output has stayed tremendous throughout the entire stick. Flavors changed a lot, and they continue to change. Primarily, again, cedar wood up front. That there's a nutty flavor that's kicked in a few times. A couple single draws where I got an almond flavor. Another time I got a very nice strong roasted nut flavor. It's really been interesting. There's a lot of different nut flavors that have popped in here and there, and then they fade away. Still a nice underlying coffee flavor as well. It's creamy flavor, but the spice has been the star on this stick. It changes throughout. It's never overpowering, but it's substantial, and the spice hits way up front in the flavor profile. It lasts throughout the flavor, and it has a good amount of sustain to it. The flavor has been, the spice has been muted at points. At other points, it's been very sharp and crisp. Sometimes it's way up front, hits your tongue way up front and fills your mouth up. Other times it sits way in the back of the flavor profile and sharpens up towards the end. So it's really great, interesting changes even within the pepper and the spice on the cigar. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and finish up soon. This has been a quick review of the Emilio AF2. Thanks for joining. Please remember to subscribe, hit that like button, and share where you can. It certainly helps us out, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.